Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense, but I try to keep it down under the nitty gritty under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, there's something very, very, very fucking important. My videos are not important to the general masses of asses, libertards, sensitives, NPCs, EDBs, emotional douchebags, people who are sensitive, people who wear tattoos, people who wear shades at night, people who wear their hat backwards, people who are just young-minded and you do not respect your elders. You are religious. You are basically closed-minded. You are basically just a knucklehead or a diva broad who just fit in with everybody else. But anyway, these videos are not for the masses of asses. I already told you this. 80% of you, 90% of you. And you can put your comments, questions, insults, or roast fest down below. Now, this video is going to be pertaining to something that the soft guy era and also Micto may disagree with because they don't have the knowledge. You don't have the knowledge. Most men in general are beta. There's only two types of beta males. Okay? Beta, regular men just like you do who are watching this. And then there's the beta alpha males who don't really have problems. That's 20% of the men out there who don't have problems with picking up on women. So, though I'm going to try to describe to you guys how to take advantage of, in this video, why you should date single mothers. Okay now. This is why you should date single mothers. Understand the concept here is that women need love and affection, okay? And you need love and affection. There's an advantage to talking to a single mother, especially if she has daughters, okay? Now, this is no pedo type shit here. This is no grooming type shit here. But I'm telling you from my experiences here, okay? From my experiences only, because I know a lot of you guys don't have the knowledge, but I'll give you some little pointers. When you first enter relationships, which most women think, okay, when they enter a relationship, they're thinking about two things in their mind. Either how attractive you are or how much money you have. Most women won't even settle for you if you have no money. But the only reason for any beta type of male, either you be a beta or a beta alpha type of male, is if you can cash in. That's it. If you can cash in. I used to be a fetish gigolo. I used to date women just with a strap on and just my knowledge alone. I'm like a guy who likes a charming type of guy. I can get in and get out with no kind of harming. She can call me anytime as long as she got the money. No money, no honey. If you think like that, okay, no money, no honey, then you should date a single mother. Okay, because you're focusing in on the money. If you walk up to a woman and say, hey, you are pretty nice looking, no matter if she's ugly or not, she has a baby or not, I can take care of your needs if you have the financial funding. That's it. If you can go to her and charm your way to her. Okay, I know you guys are thinking, oh, I'm not fucking an old woman, tutti fruity woman who's already been around the block, but who says do you have to fuck them in the first place? Wink, wink, right? So now you understand the agenda that everything revolves around either money or services rendered. Okay, what service do you have to offer a woman who has 5 children? Because if I see 5 children, there's going to be some discussions on planning, right? Right? So I know you guys don't think like this, okay, but I've been making a lot of money in the past by doing this. Women have always given me shelter when I was basically younger. In my 20s and into my 30s, I really had no problems with women, okay? Even though my teeth was kind of fucked up, okay? They didn't want no relationship with me. Most women, when they have children, they really can't handle a relationship. They just can't handle it. They just want someone to actually help them financially. But you can't help a broke woman, okay, with children who don't want to negotiate you on how to get you things yourself. Most guys, when they get involved with, single mothers, they're not thinking about money on the mind. They're thinking about that dirty behind, right? They're thinking about that dirty behind, and that's what's going to get them in the grind. You got guys going up in the house, being the father figure, and then she try to sue you when you actually can reverse those roles on her and you can get child support and everything else like that because you know you are taking care of the children, right? That's a huge responsibility. But if you plan it, if you actually talk to her and say, hey, you know, we can make a deal, a business-like deal to work this out. Okay, shouldn't that work well, okay, for you financially? Sure it should. Being a masseuse, being a counselor like my brother Kevin Samuels, rest in peace of soul, which I taught him. Okay, and I tell you, you can be a masseuse, a babysitter, many different things women need in society. So this is the core reason why you should talk to single mothers. I do this on the side. I have my clientele. But I'm not popular. I don't want to be popular. As I said this time and time again, I help people. I give therapy. I give more of a tough love type of therapy. That's why a lot of the trolls don't like me because I'm just too hard, okay? I don't like playing games. If you're broke, no money, no honey. It's that simple. I learned it from the Pimps. No money, no... Women think more about my money than the fucking guys do. You guys are just tricking and simping all day long. You never think about the money that you could be making. Your dick is the fucking prize, man. And then on top of that, it's not just your dick. You got a brain up here. Men make more money in the world than women do overall. But women they shop more. Women shop more. Okay? The guys spend money on electronics while women spend it on cosmetics. Okay, because of lack of self-esteem within themselves. They don't know how to be natural. They have to be taught these things. You guys got to know how to talk and speak to women, okay? Every time I meet a female, I tell her I get on her weakness side. She tells me secrets that's beyond the scope of a therapist. You know, there's two types of therapy out there. There's two types of therapy. The professional way of doing things, right? Right? You go to your therapist. You talk to them. You never tell them your deepest, darkest secrets. And then you got the personalized therapist, which don't really exist now these days, which I used to be in the past. You guys can be like that. I believe in you guys. You can be a personalized therapist, okay? And you can actually get paid from off of that. You can actually do a service to women who basically have children, but you don't necessarily have to physically fuck them. You don't. You can be an inspector like I have. You could be an extort, okay? I'm more of a gigolo type of person. You can do these things if you train yourself. I have daughters, but I can't do those things now. I travel overseas to my wives, going back and forth. I have children. I can't do those things like I used to do. As a matter of fact, I stopped doing the escorting services way back in those days because I got trapped by a woman in the house one time. She wanted to keep me all for hers, okay? But she had the money to pay me for my services, but she just kept trapping me up out in the house. And I eventually found a way to escape. I didn't press no charges on her, but kind of felt bad for her. Even though I was kidnapped, okay, against my will. But there are people who are in need of attention and love and services. And you're just going to have to know how to do these things. When you chat with me, I do have a Patreon down there. You can send me some money every month, $15 a month. In my Patreon, we can talk. And you'll learn little things about me, okay? But you're not going to learn it on the internet. But instead, I know a lot of you dweebs, okay, and cuck fucks will try to listen to guys on the internet thinking that because they're popular, oh, I might as well get him. He got the knowledge, okay? You go ahead. Help your fucking self. Other than that, that's all I really got to say, guys. You know how to find me on my Facebook. I got a Patreon. I got a Cash App. You talk to me first before you pay. Don't pay first without inspecting who I am. Okay, this is the whole thing, you know. The nitty-gritty comes down to this, okay? I've been talking for many, many years, way before Kevin Samuels. Other than that, that's all I really got to say for right now, because I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. And y'all have a nice day. Stop hating on women, you guys. Stop doing that, man. Stop hating on women so much. It's not all their fault. Know thyself over everything else. Peace.